Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play a game called Poker Quest. Now this game is kind of like a cross between Spire and Dicey with a bit of poker thrown into it. And it's in a pre-alpha state, so it's a very much, it's even long before early access, it's very early, but you can play it for free right now in the browser. There'll be a link for it in the description. And we can pick a character. We can start off with the knight, and then in order to unlock the next character in line, you need to finish the world 1 with the character. So knight was pretty easy. I did it on the first hit. Rogue is a bit more difficult, and we're going to be playing as a wizard to test it out now. Each character starts off with some abilities, which are these cards' abilities, and in order to activate what the ability does, for example, the magic missile, which is attack, you need to sort of power it up with cards. So you need to, in order to power up the magic missile, you need a 2 of a kind. Of a kind means it's the same number, so like 3, 3 or 6, 6, etc. And then what it does the sum of the numbers multiplied by 2. So that's what we can do. Then we have a wizard sleeve. Any cards limit to up to 2. So any cards up to 2 allows me to stash. So it allows me to keep the card for the next turn. Bag of Tricks costs me no card, but it costs me energy, which is this blue thing, and allows me to cycle up to 2 cards of my choice. So I can say, I don't want this card, I want to draw a new one. And it's untargetable. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later. Moods of Escape just allow you to run away. You have 4 starting resources in the game. You have chips, food, energy, and gems. And you can pick your difficulty, which we're doing medium on a game length medium. So let's go. And we're going to move through the map. Every time you move in the map, it gives you 2 energy. Actually, we get 3 energy. Nice. So with the rogue, it was only 2. And we spend 1 food. And then you can use some food to restore health if you'd like, so you can eat it up. So we're going to start out. We could go to the campsite, but in campsite, you can only heal. We don't currently have any other campsite abilities. So instead, we'll go to the battle and then towards the blacksmith, where we can upgrade our cards. You can see 2 spaces ahead. Or if you'd like to see more spaces ahead, you can click on the upgrades here and you can buy for your chips, which is essentially the money, upgrade. So we have more equipment slot. So that would allow me to use more abilities. We currently just have 4. So other characters actually start with, I think the rogue starts with 3 and the knight maybe just with 2. I'm not sure on that one. We can increase the number of cards drawn. This is actually a really good thing to get. Or we can increase the sight range. We're not going to take that though. Here in the back, you can see what kind of, this is called equipment, but it's essentially the abilities that you can use. So let's go to battle, and we shall fight. Now we are fighting a giant. He has 41 health, and he has ability or equipment called Club. And if he has cards that add up to at least 50, he can attack me for 7. That's not very likely. I need 2 of a kind, which I don't currently have. I could stash both the 6 and the Q for next turn, or I could try to pay a gem and cycle some of my cards. Now you can also cycle from the enemy hand, which can be useful. So if he knows that he's going to get 50, which he's definitely not going to get this time, because it's like 20, 30, 33, and he would need to have 17 here, which he could get, but I don't think so. That's gonna be fine. So we're just going to stash both of these for next turn. We're gonna end our turn. Oh, we did get it. Okay, so we get hit for 7. That's alright. It doesn't matter. Now we have Q and a 6, which is both useless. But we could redraw. What does he is? He is 11, 21, 31 plus 12. He's definitely going to get enough. So we could use the bag of tricks here. Or we could keep stashing. Actually, can't stash anymore. Okay. So let's try. Alternatively, we can use some of our abilities to reveal a card. Or to draw 3 cards during your turn. Let's draw 3 more cards. So didn't get anything useful? Man, that's rough. So let's use our energy to cycle. And we're going to get rid of his A and of my J, let's say. And we get a 6, which is great because I can now return my other 6. So we can use 6 and 6 with the magic missile to do 24 damage. And then we're going to stash a Q and a 9, let's say. And that's it. He's still gonna hit me for 7 because I can't block him enough. 2 and 4, we have Q1 and 9, that's not enough. We could draw more card or use the energy to... Let's redraw like this. We're getting new stuff. And 3. Well, I guess we'll just end the turn. Not much to do here. Let him hit us if you'd like. J and Ace. Let's redraw. Oh, we get a 9. So we can use the double 9 to do 36 damage and finish him off. Very nice. I'd really like some other ability instead of the Boots of Escape, because that's kind of useless for us right now. Now with the Blacksmith, we can upgrade one of our cards. So if you upgraded 2 of a kind, you can get 2 or 3 of a kind. That's not overly useful because we're not even drawing enough cards right now. We could stash 3 cards. That could be quite useful. Or cycle up to 3 cards of your choice. So we could redraw both of ours and one of the enemies. That could be good as well. So do we want to stash more cards or redraw more cards? I think I'll go with redraw more cards. So we could upgrade again, but it costs us more money now. So we're not going to do it. Let's move to a battle. Let's go up this time. Seems like we have more choices from above. Okay, if he gets a 3-card flush or 3 red cards or 3 black cards, the unicorn can do stuff. So he can do Enflame and Freezing, which is essentially an ability that allows you to target the enemy equipment. These 2 are untargetable, so you can only target my Magic Missile or Wizard Sleeve. And Enflaming means that if you use it, it will remove the enflamement, but it will cost you damage. Freezing means that in order to use the ability, I first need to sort of pay cards up to that amount, and only then I can use it. So we have 8 and a J, which is no good. And he has 3 red cards, and he also has probably going to get a 3-card flush, so we could redraw 3 of his. But I think let's just redraw ours and one of his Q, let's say. We got nothing useful, so let's get 4 and a 6, we're going to stash it. And we're going to end our turn. He is going to hit us with 3 red cards. So this stash is now inflamed. So if we choose to use the stash, then we will lose health, which is what I did. But I wanted the 6/6 for the 24 damage that I can do here, which I think is more beneficial. Now we could... He does not have anything useful, but I could pay energy to red route it, so I'm going to try that. He didn't get anything useful. So we'll stash the 5 and the ace, and we'll see what happens. Oh, 3-card flush. You got a 3-card flush? Okay. We have nothing good here. So we'll redraw this. We make him redraw the K. Sure. Oh no, now we can do 3 black cards. And we can still do nothing useful. Let's try to draw more cards then. Oh, we get 9/9 so we can finish him off. Perfect. Next, go to the medium battle because it has a lot of options. 3 cards straight flush or 1 card rank Q or higher that allows him to block. Here's a 3 card straight flush. It has to be numerical but also in the same suit, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Let's redraw the 3 and 7. We'll draw one of his 10s. The K and A. So if he had a 2, he would be enough, but he doesn't have. Let's use 3 and 4 here. And see what he gets. Oh, he gets it both. Okay, fine. Of course he gets the one thing he needs. Oh, we get a double 40 damage though. That's insane. 3, 4. Let's redraw. He has nothing. Oh, he has it's not a straight. Let's get rid of the 4. Okay. 3, 4 is not good enough for us. So let's just stash it. He's blocking, but that's not really a problem. Do you have anything useful? 9, 10, and a J. So we need to get rid of the 10 and these 2. Okay, now he gets nothing. We get nothing as well, though, unfortunately. Get only the 4 and the 3. Yeah, that's useless. No, I didn't mean to click that. Oh well. Let's try to draw more cards then. Oh, we get 3 3, so now we can finish him off. Oh, you just that. Perfect. And do we want to redraw? We could. Let's redraw 3 of our cards and hope for the best. Can we get a 4 or 9? We get double Q. But we can't use it now. Oh man. But we can use it next time at least and do some nice damage. He might hit us. He's not even hitting us. Okay. Now we can just take these 2 Q cards and use them with the missile to finish him off. It was kind of a mess here a little bit, but it's okay. You always gotta get used to the new character because you're kind of so used to the previous one. It's like, what? Oh, we could actually buy an upgrade to get more cards drawn, but we do have a shop, so I think we might want to wait to see if we can get something better at the shop. 3 cards straight or 3 red? Oh. But attack for 4 is fairly weak, so... But I guess we'll try to redraw. We'll redraw his Q and his 6 so he doesn't get red cards. Get rid of the 6 then. He still got a red card though. Take the 8 and the 9 then. And the turn? Yeah, he gets 3 red, so he gets to hit me for 4. It's alright. JK, 9 and 8 is not enough. Let's use... Deck of cards. Oh, now we get an 8. That's good. Let's use the 8 for 32 damage. And we'll end the turn. Does he get a 4? No, so he gets nothing. I should have totally kept those cards, but yeah, too late. Let's get rid of his 9 and of both of ours. 8, 9. Well, we'll stash it. End the turn. He's hitting me again. 9 and 8 is not good enough. So let's try to get rid of that. 9, we get a 9. Good. Return cards, use the double 9. 36 damage and he's dead. Very nice. Now we can go to the shop or to the battle. Let's go to the... Oh, this is a tower. In towers you can get more food. We don't need that. Though we could eat some food to heal up a little bit. Let's go to the shop. And there are a couple things we can do in the shop. We can either buy new things, or we can buy gems, food, or energy, or we can buy these kind of special items that allow you to, for example, gain 1 recovery, but it's only for the rest of the combat. Recovery is really cool because recovery allows you to get, on each round of combat, the first equipment you use will return 1 card at random to your hand. This is only per combat, but rather if it was like forever. So let's check out these things. Any 4 cards gives me an attack. Any 3 cards would give me an flame. Oh, up to 2 black cards, attack times 1. Or any... spades. Oh, any spades would allow me to draw. So this would essentially be free spade redraw plus 1 card. That could be useful. Alternatively, I'm thinking about the black sword so we can just do some basic damage. Just check out my bag. Because currently we can't do much damage. We get rid of the boots of escape. So I'm really thinking the spade thing could be really good. Like imagine every spade we could get 2 cards instead of 1. I think we gotta take that. I think that's a better choice. Go to the bag, and we will switch it for the boots of escape. That seems really good to me. Yeah, that seems good. Oh, we can buy an upgrade. Upgrades go plus 25. I would like either more cards or probably more equipment slot actually. Alright, so he has 4 card flash, or 1 card allows him to draw more. Okay, 9 and a Q. So 9 is a spade, so we could draw 2. We get a J and a Q, so we'll store a J and a Q. And that's it. Okay, you can draw plus 3. Okay. He gets a lot of cards now. We get a J, so let's return the J, and we can use both of the J's to do 40 damage. Cannot use anything else. We could redraw. Do we want to redraw? 4 card flush. Let's redraw mine and this of his. Can help. So we'll stash this and that's it. Actually, wait. Yeah, we'll stash it. Thought it was a spade, but it was not. You can draw a lot of cards now. 8 and a Q. We don't have that. It's also not a good type for me. But he has nothing. I mean, he can use one card to draw more, but that's it. So we might just end the turn like that. Yeah. We have a K. Good. So let's use a double K. Do 40 damage. And we'll use the 8 to redraw. And the J to redraw. Oh, we can use it again because I've used it this time. Okay, never mind. We could try to redraw though. We'll get rid of his 8 and 7. And of my Q, let's say. Okay, he still has 2 9. So if he gets diamond, he'll have a flush. We'll store 7 and a J. He didn't get a diamond. Good. Gotta kill him ASAP though. You could return this now, use the J to draw more. We cannot use the 4 to draw more. I keep trying to do it multiple times, but he can't. Let's just try to redraw as many of our cards as we can. No, we're gonna get rid of one of his this and one of his this. Let me redraw one of mine. Ugh. We didn't get any of the same. Don't have to. Okay. Let's try to draw more. Or we can do double 7 to finish him off. I think it was important because he would have hit me for a lot. And we don't want that. Alright, regular battle. Oh, I kind of wish we went through the bottom. There were a lot of good stuff there. Now we kind of have to go through the battles. But it's okay. Q and K. 4 cards rank 9 on hard, 3 cards straight. So we could redraw these of his and one of my cards. Oh, QQ for 40 damage. Fantastic. He gets nothing. Very good. 10 and a J. J for draw 2 more. Now let's redraw the Q and his J and my 10. Let's redraw his 9 so he doesn't get the combo. Oh, he got an 8, seriously. So I got an even better thing. Oh, but if he had a 9, give him like 9, 10. 4 and 9, great. Let's return the cards, use the double 9s, and finish him off. Perfect. Right. So we're gonna go to the castle. The castle is really cool because you can do a lot of stuff there. Oh, we have been ambushed. Oh my god, we gotta fight. Knight of Clubs. 1 club block for 14, 2 clubs attack for 16. Let's just stash and hope that he doesn't get 2 clubs because I don't think he will. Yeah, he's getting nothing. He should be easy to kill. 3, 3. Great. Let's do 12 damage. And now he has a club. You could make him redraw it. Sure, let's redraw it. Good. End the turn. Get nothing. I have an 8 and a 6. I could redraw the 7. Still nothing useful. Okay. Right, he didn't get it. Okay. 9J86. Eight and 6 is still no good. Guess we could still just end the turn. Not getting any clubs. I'm getting most of the clubs. 8 and 6 still. 2 and 4. Yeah, nothing. End the turn. 3 and 4 still? Seriously? Let's just redraw. And redraw his club. Still nothing useful for me though. I could redraw the 3 though. Okay, now we could double 8. We can do some damage. Great. And we'll store the 9 and the J. Okay, he got a block, but he didn't get a hit, which is good. 4 and 7. Nah. We could redraw the 7 though. Still nothing. Ooh, now he gets to hit me for 16. Well, it took us a long time, so I guess it's fine. J and 9, let's redraw the 6. J and 9, still nothing useful. Okay, now we get a J. Double J for 40 damage and he's dead. Alright, let's do another battle. K and 9. Nothing we could do with that. Any cards adding to at least 40. Let's stash it. I don't think he'll have enough. Yeah, he doesn't have enough, that's fine. Yeah, this is also not going to be enough. K and 9. Now just end the turn. 6 and 8, we still have only K and 9. He does has 25. Is that enough? Still not enough, okay. K and 9, 2 and Q, still nothing. We could redraw ours and redraw one of his Qs to make him have a bit less. Okay, now. We get double 9s now. 36 damage. End the turn. Oh, double 6. 24 damage and he's dead. Just what we needed. Very, very nice. Castle of Hearts. Okay, so in the castle you can go to a lot of different places. You can go to shop, blacksmith, dungeon, doctor. Okay, so let's go to the doctor to heal. Then we'll go to the dungeon. This is like 3 fights in a row. That gives you some pretty good 6, 5, or 4 black cards. And then you can curse free or confound me. Confound causes curse equipment to stay cards even when activated. Curse damage can still be avoided for a turn by activating equipment. So curse means that if you don't use the equipment, you will get hurt. So he needs to have 4 black cards. So both of these would have to be black. And I don't think... We're just going to hope that they aren't. So we're just going to hope for the best. Okay, they aren't. So we're good. 9 and a Q. Let's change the Q to... Okay, we'll keep the 9 and the K. And we'll make him redraw all of his black cards. Good. Very good for me. K and 9 and 3 and 4. We'll redraw all of his black cards, I think. Yeah. And turn. He's still not enough. Good. 7 and K. I have a K, so we can use double K and finish him off. Perfect. 1 dead. 2 to go. Okay. Good Chimera. 4 cards that rank 6 or higher. 5 cards that rank 5 or higher. So he has 3 cards that rank 5 or higher right now. Let's redraw here. Keep the 7 and 8 and we'll make him redraw these, I guess. That did not help us at all. Yeah, okay. You gotta hurry with killing him. Oh, we get an 8 though. We get double 8. That's really good. And we could, well, stash 4 and 7. Do we want to make him redraw? I don't think so. Fine. Now 9, so we get enough damage to finish him off. Perfect. Now let's... Oh, last one. Jin Elite. Any 2 cards allows him to hex me. Hex. When activating equipment with hex, your opponent takes n random cards from your hand. Enflame. So Enflame, if you use it, it's gonna hurt you. Curse, if you don't use it, it's gonna hurt you. 3 even or 2 odd cards. Yeah, he's gonna get that no matter what. So just gonna deal it when it happens. Deal with it when it happens, I should say. We do want to draw more cards. Sure. 10 and 9. Let's use the spades to draw more. Double J. And that's the only thing we can do. Yeah, he can almost always curse me or hex me. So we need to use this, which is great. So we can use the ace to redraw just to get rid of the curse. Then we use the double 10 to do the damage. And we'll end our turn. Oh, and we'll stash the 2 9s, so next time we can use it. He's cursed almost everything, so we need to use almost everything. So let's return these cards. We'll use the stash the double K's, and we'll use the double 9s. And we'll get hit for 4, but that's okay. It's both Crimson and Flame, so no matter what we do, we're in trouble. We use the double K. It's gonna hit us for 4 here, but it's gonna kill him, which I think is useful. Okay. Then we could go to the shop or the blacksmith. Let's first go to the shop. We could, any cards, if we get up to 17, we can draw more. 3 of a kind. Any cards at least adding at least to 35, you can poison him for 14. But aiming to 35 is pretty rough. N damage is dealt at the end of your turn, and then N is reduced by 20%, so it's gonna do a damage quite a while though. A 2 card straight. Attack 1. 2 of a kind. So if we bought an extra space here, right? If I first use the upgrade to get more equipment, right? I could either go for the orderly sword, which would allow me to attack. So like if we don't get 2 of a kind, we can at least try to get a straight. Or we could do any cards adding to 35, which gives us poison. I think I'll try the poison. I'm just curious how that's gonna work. I want to test it out. Blacksmith, we could upgrade it. 2 of a kind to 2 or 3 of a kind. Stashing 3 cards. What is this? Oh, draw +2. I think we gotta take that. Let me just check what the Warhammer does. Poison 18. So more poison. I think we gotta take this with the spades. I think that's more beneficial because it allows us to get a lot more cards, which is super important. So let's now go towards the town. In the town, several buildings are often available here. You can visit each of them when you arrive. Let's go. I didn't have a town before. So 3 we use with the spades. Get a lot of cards now. Doesn't add up to 35. 4 cards straight or 3 cards straight? Here's a 3 card straight, so we could redraw the J and 2 of ours, let's say. Oh, he still has the straight with 2, 3, 4. That's unfortunate. Now we could stash 6 and 7, I guess, and it'll hit us for 9. Oh, 9 is not so bad. 2 and 10, we have 7 and 6. 13, 23, it's not enough for this. Do we want to use this ability on ourselves and maybe his 9? Still nothing useful for us. Okay, we'll end the turn. 2 and J. Still nothing good here. Also no spades. He doesn't seem to have anything to worry about. Good. Okay, now we can do double 7. Yeah. We'll stash the 4 and 6. So I don't know if the Warhammer was a good choice because we seem to have a hard time getting to that. But we could get the upgrade for getting more cards eventually. And then we could try to use that. Let's redraw. Wait, what do we have here? 6 and a 4. Let's redraw ours and his J. 6 and a 4 and a 5. Well, the straight is kind of useless for us. And it's still not enough even for this. Yeah. So we'll stash the Q and the 6, I think. Oh, I did wrong. These 2. And the turn. Q and 4. Oh, he has JQK. So we definitely gotta get rid of the Q and we'll get rid of ours as well. Oh, we get double K now. Fantastic. And we'll stash these. All good. 5 and J. Use. Actually, together. I'm not really calculating, I'm just checking if it's gonna say yeah, still not enough. So that's kind of useless. We need to start drawing more cards for this to be beneficial. Otherwise, there's just no point in even thinking about it. A and a J. 3 and a 9. Let's redraw his 7 and, well, his 6 and these 2. Because he has 7 and 8, but he doesn't have a 9. Nothing useful on my part. Now we can use the Warhammer at least. He's poisoned for 14, which is nice. It will kill him next turn. For 11 now, so let's just end the turn. Poisons him now. Good. So the poison works, it's just we need a bit more cards for that. We need to get enough, which we don't have. Ooh, flea market then. Crossed by the traveling alchemist, he's willing to sell some consumables. Well, that's nice, but I don't really want any of these, so no. Go. The cave, the shop, the blacksmith, the guild, the flea market. Let's start at the guild. With the guild, we can learn some abilities. So we can either learn mining. So at campsite, you can gain the ability to obtain 1 or 2 gems. Or we can learn soul digestion. You have a 25% chance of not consuming food each time you move on the world map. Let's take that. Go to the cave. 2 enemies in a row. Sure, let's do that. 2 spades, 4 black cards with the cursed ape. 2 spades. Okay, 4 black cards. Let's draw more here. We can do we could do double 9 for 36 damage. And we'll stash this. Oh, he did get a 2 spade. Okay. That 6 is a low attack. Let's draw more. Ooh. Return. We get double 5s. We'll use those. We'll take the 3 and 8 because next turn we could use the spades to draw more cards. Could be useful. Yeah, so let's use the 8 to redraw. And we get double 5s. Not quite enough to finish him though. A bit unfortunate. Is it enough for the thing? It's not enough for the thing. I guess we'll save the J and the 3. So again, we can use the spades for next turn. Return cards, use the 3 to draw 3 more. Use double J to finish him off. Nice. So the tactic that seems to work pretty well. Still, the Warhammer is useless though. 5, 6, 2 even, 4 odds. Or pair. So we could make him redraw the 4 and redraw everything for us. Get a 4, we can draw 3 extra. And we'll save the Q and the J. He doesn't get 2 even, that's good. We'll change the 10. Yeah, we'll get double J. Oh, he has a shield against 2 attacks. Take the Q and the 10 for next turn. He has 6 and 7. I'll just leave it. Could have gotten an 8 and used the hex, but it's gonna be fine. 3 and 6. Let's use the 6 to redraw. With double 2s, so let's use those. Shielded, but at least for next time we can actually hurt him. It's 4 and a J, that should be fine. Oh no, he gets 2 even cards, okay. Dance is now hexed. So if I use this, it's going to take away some of my cards. Well, I guess we'll use it anyway. Q for more spades. Nothing. Guess we'll save the 10 and the K then. Oh, and he can take it. Interesting. Do we want to make him redraw? I think we do. We'll make one of ours redraw as well. Oh, and now we can use double 10s to use the missile. Nice. Hexed my Warhammer, which is fine because I don't care. Also, I can just finish him off now, which is perfect. And the turn. Go to the flea market. Oh, I can trade stuff here. Food for money. Nah, we kind of need everything. Energy for gems, though. That could be useful. And let's go. I don't think we can upgrade the blacksmith. We'll try. We could only upgrade. Oh, we can't upgrade here more because if you're world 1, we can only upgrade to level 1. Yes, we could upgrade the. No, we can upgrade nothing. The Warhammer, actually. But fine, we'll upgrade the Warhammer. Because once we get the upgrade to get more cards in general, then the Warhammer is actually useful. Let's do a battle, a regular one, so we can get more stuff. Let's draw more. Save 10 and K. He needs 1 card rank 7 or higher for attack. So everything he has above 7 will allow him to hit me. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother trying to stop him. Just let him. It's a 1 hit. It's nothing. We'll leave it. We'll let him have it. Let me use the K to get more. 3, 3. Sure. We'll save the 10 and the 7. Hit me all you want. All good. Oh, we get a 7 now. Very good. 7/7 for 28 damage. 10 and Jade for next turn. Maybe we should take the stashing 3 cards. That could be pretty useful now. But I think the priority is and always will be to just draw more cards in general. Okay, double 10. And save 4 and 3 so we can spend a lot of time with the Spades Forge. We'll use the J. No! I'm hoping one of those would be good, but nothing. I should have checked, maybe it would have been given enough for the Warhammer. Yeah, altogether, it's not going to be enough for the Warhammer. No, it's not. So we'll save these two. Let's redraw the 4. Okay, we get a 3 now. That's good. 12 damage and he's dead. Alright, shop and then campsite. In the shop, I'm not going to buy anything because 1 card and flame times 3, but it has a long cooldown. You should buy some food though. Yeah, let's buy some food. We'll have 5 food. Campsite, we could restore health. Sure. Then we can go to a casino, battle, elite battle. What happens in an inn? You can restore maximum life. How are we doing on time? Wait, we're actually way past the time, but I'm gonna try to get towards the boss battle because I'd really like to show it off. So we'll see. 3 cards straight or 2 cards straight? Okay. We have a lot of energy, so we should use it to reveal his card, I guess. 3 or 2 cards straight. Let's use the 9 for drawing more. Nothing useful. So let's redraw both of mine and his J. We have very little food. Hopefully we get some food after we kill him. Okay, so we'll keep the J and the 9. Yeah, he could attack me for 5, but I cannot block it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Let's redraw his 8 and both of mine. You get double 9s now. 36 damage. And let's start drawing more cards. It's not going to be enough, is it? Yes, it is. For 18 poison. Very nice. And we'll end the turn. Okay. The poison's really good here. 3/4 will stash it. Actually, let's use this ability. Get rid of his 6 and try this. Get 5/6. We'll stash it, I guess. 5, 6, 8, and ace. Let's try to redraw these. Yes, we get double 6s now. And we want to draw more. It's not going to be enough. We'll keep the... Oh, but we have double 7, so let's stash them for next turn. That's useful. Q and A. Let's use the double 7s for 28 damage, and Q and A will keep for next turn. We could make him just like redraw all of this, I guess. But for me, double Q might be enough to finish him off. Yes, it is. Casino, no. Crossbow with traveling trader, good. Yeah, we need food. Let's get some food. Let's do a battle. I did get the small digestion, which I guess was really good decision, but it's still not quite enough. We'll save the 8 and the J. 3 black cards or 2 black cards? Could reveal. So he might get 2 black cards and curse me, but I think we'll leave it. He didn't get. We have J and 8. Let's try to draw more. We get double 10s. And that's it. Oh, he got 3 black cards. Confounded, which means we cannot destroy curses. That's rough. J and 8. Let's redraw. And redraw his black as well. We could draw more here. Okay, we get an 8 now. Double 8s. Let's do it. And we'll save the J and the ace. Actually, not enough. Yes, it's enough. Good. 18 poison. Let's draw more cards. And we'll put 2 of them in the stash just so we have better things for next turn. 10 for drawing more cards. 6, 6, that's perfect. And he's gonna die this turn. We got a double 3, but he's gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we're getting some money now. Ooh, let's go towards the battle and we go towards the shop, I think. 4 card flush. Any cards adding to at least 30. But 4 card flush is the only thing that's hurting me, so we should be okay. Let's draw more, save the king and the ace. Okay. We should use the ace now. Use double 4s. And he's not going to get a 4th card flush anyway, so we just save these 2. Nothing useful. Let's redraw. Oh, double 7's very nice. Oh, he's drawing more cards now. That's a bit rough. 2, 5, A6. Let's redraw both of mine and his 3 because it's in the middle of his potential flush. Not good enough. Okay, we'll draw more cards. We could redraw the 2 for better things. Oh, double ace. That's really good. And we could get double 6 for next turn. So we'll grab that. Use the double 6 now. Use the Q to draw more. And we'll save these 2 for next turn. There's so many cards now. Use the 6 to redraw. No, nothing we want. So we'll keep the ace and the 7, I guess. He might hit us for 17, but it's fine. Actually, he's not hitting us even. Good. We use the ace to redraw. Double K, perfect. And this is not quite enough, but I'm going to draw a bit more so that it's enough to poison him. And he's going to die next turn. Perfect. Let's buy an extra card. That's going to be the most helpful to us, I think. Okay. Q63. I think we'll redraw. He needs to have a blackjack, so we don't have to worry about that right now. Oh, this is equally bad. Okay, fine. The 4 can get redrawn. Double 8, perfect. Is all of this enough for a poison? Yes, it is. Oh, you got a blackjack. Okay. It happens. 7 and 6 will keep it. Let's redraw all of mine. Oh, not good. I guess I'll just end the turn. We'll use the 8 to redraw. That's still nothing useful. At least we want to keep the J and... Oh, actually we could get double 3s to do 12 damage. And we'll keep the J and the 2 for next turn. Got a blackjack, okay. Use the 8 to redraw. Double 2s for 8 damage, which is just enough to kill him. And now it's time for a boss battle. We have a very little health for a boss battle. But you know what? We're gonna handle it. Alright, we can reveal his card. He needs to have one of each suit to enflame or 4-card flush. So he doesn't have... Actually, he has one of each suit, doesn't he? So he can inflame all of my cards. So let's try to draw this. Get 2 9s, so we'll use them. And then we'll try to redraw these cards. So we should mostly try to redraw the heart. Okay, now he doesn't have one of each suit or a flush. Ooh, that was pretty close. Almost gave him a flush there. He can hex it, but that's not that bad. We'll use the Q. Draw more. Double 6 to do the damage. And we'll keep the J and the K. We should reveal this. He has one of each kind. So if we get rid of this and this. Okay, now he doesn't. Good. Get K and J. So we use the we couldn't use it to redraw because of the thing. Okay, we get double 8 those. We'll store double J's. And we can redraw. This will reveal. He has one of the 4 cards, one of each suit because of this, and we'll try to remove the hearts, I guess. Okay, it worked. I didn't expect it to work, but it did. Got a 6/6 for next turn, that's good. Oh no, he hexed this again. So if I use it, I'll lose one of the cards. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway, so let's return cards. Use the double 6 for the damage. I have a 9 now. We could try to draw more cards, but we don't know if it's gonna be enough to actually poison him. Not enough. Oh, but we could stash these 2 10, or we could use the 10 to redraw, and now all of this together should be enough to poison him. Use the bag of tricks. He has one of each suit, so let's try to stop him by getting rid of this and the heart. Now he has a 4-card flush, which I guess is better than having everything inflamed. Oh no, he got it all. The last card was really bad for us. But we did poison him at least. Let's draw more cards. We can use double 8. We'll get hit for a 6, but we can at least hit him up. We'll want to use the saving up things because that would hit us. He has one of each suit, so let's try to remove this. Still has one of each suit. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. I guess he can keep inflaming everything. This would be irritating. Can't use my stuff if he keeps inflaming it. Let's try to get more cards. Wow, we have a 5 straight. Completely. I guess now we can use the end flame anywhere, so we'll just have to end the turn. Seven, 9, A. End the turn again. Three, 6, 8. We could redraw this, see what we get. 4, 5, 8. He gets nothing though, so we'll just wait it out. Keeps inflaming my stuff, which is really irritating. Let's redraw all of these. 13 to use this, and we don't even have a guarantee it's going to be useful. What do you have? You have nothing, at least, so we'll wait. And we're poisoning him a bit, but I need some high attack here. Oh, double 8s. So for 8, we can do some high damage on him. That's good. We should reveal. Use one of each suit. Let's try to get rid of that by removing this and these two. He's a 4th card flush now, which is pretty bad for us. Should have left it with the inflaming. Let's redraw all of mine. Double 10 for 40 damage. End of turn. Five and 10. We'll redraw all of these. No. Can we get any more cards? End of turn then. First he keeps inflaming it. I guess it's better than if we got the 4-card flush now, but no, still nothing. Yay, yeah, we'll have to end the turn, we can't do anything. 6/6, so we could do 24 damage, which almost kills him. Actually, it will finish him off with the poison, so we did it. We did it, guys, we did it. Oh my god, that was great. That was a really good combo. And we got the food too. We each rolled 2 with Wizard, so we unlocked the Druid. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, write down in the comments. You can click on the right top to watch the Deck of Ashes, or you can click on the right bottom to watch Num and Tail. I'll see you there. Bye bye.